Have you ever wondered how just a small handful of nuts each day, something that seems so ordinary, can silently shape your heart health, your memory, and even the speed at which you age as you enter midlife? Behind those familiar snacks lies a sophisticated ecosystem of nutrients. While some nuts can nurture sustainable health, others, if chosen incorrectly, can inadvertently increase the very risks that come with age. According to a comprehensive review in the Journal of Nutrition and other reputable sources, some nuts can reduce the risk of death from heart disease by up to 25%. Amazing, right? But conversely, others inadvertently become a burden on an aging body, where the liver and kidneys are gradually weakening over the years. However, there's no need to worry. This information isn't here to warn or scare you, but to empower you with clarity and control in your daily choices, helping you maintain your independence, stay full of energy, and enjoy happy moments with your family for longer. Now, let's dive deeper into the 4 super nuts worth adding to your daily meals based on data from the most reliable clinical studies. Number 4. Pecans. Imagine you are strolling through an autumn garden where golden leaves rustle beneath your feet. Amid a myriad of choices, you pick up a handful of pecans. They aren't just a sweet topping for cookies or salads, but a silent companion, whispering protection to your heart and blood sugar as middle age comes knocking. Pecans shine thanks to a trio of antioxidant warriors: plant sterols, vitamin E, and flavonoids. They quietly extinguish the flames of inflammation in the arteries while repairing the endothelial lining, which becomes increasingly fragile over the years. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition painted a vivid picture. In elderly adults at high cardiovascular risk, just a small handful of pecans a day was enough to improve post-meal lipid profiles, lower triglycerides, and reduce the risk of blood clot formation, those ticking bombs that lead to stroke or a myocardial infarction. Furthermore, with a low glycemic index like a calm river, pecans cause almost no blood sugar waves, making them an ideal choice for middle-aged people struggling with pre-diabetes, a condition affecting nearly 60% of the elderly in the U.S., according to many reliable medical reports. Their healthy fats act like a warm blanket, providing long-lasting satiety, supporting weight control without leaving behind fatigue or lingering sugar cravings. This is crucial as metabolism slows down in midlife, making it easier to gain unwanted pounds that strain the heart and joints. To harness this power, try sprinkling pecans on your morning oatmeal, mixing them with plain yogurt, or simply pairing them with fresh fruit. Still rich, still fragrant, but now they are silently nourishing your body from deep within. And have you wondered, what happens when we combine pecans with other nutrient-rich nuts? The answer starts right here with the nut dubbed the superfood for the brain. Number 3. Walnuts. Now, let's move to position number 3, walnuts. Their winding shape, resembling a miniature brain, isn't a coincidence. It seems nature's whisper about their mission. In the kingdom of nuts, walnuts lead with the most abundant content of DHA omega-3 fats, an essential fat that acts like lubricating oil, maintaining the structure and flexibility of neuronal membranes. When the brain can shrink about 5% every decade after age 40, DHA is the steel shield that slows down this flow of time. This shrinkage can lead to forgetfulness, slower thinking, and higher vulnerability to Alzheimer's. A study from UCLA on the elderly revealed an interesting truth. Those who regularly enjoyed walnuts scored significantly higher on cognitive tests, regardless of age or gender. The secret lies in omega-3s that extinguish the flames of neuroinflammation, the core factor behind memory decline and dementia. But that's not all. Walnuts contain pende-eucalygen, a compound that gut bacteria transform into urolithin, a medicine that helps maintain muscle strength. This is priceless past midlife, as the body loses up to 3% muscle mass per year, raising fall risks. Moreover, walnuts are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, helping to improve sleep quality, which often becomes fitful as hormone production decreases with age. Poor sleep impairs immunity and mood. You can add walnuts to a spinach salad with a little olive oil, lightly roast them to dispel the bitterness, or soak them overnight to make them easier to chew. Just a few nuts a day help keep your mind clear like a fresh stream and your body flexible like a spring branch. So, which nut is the defensive barrier for skin, eyes, and bones? Let's continue the journey to find out. Number 2. Almonds. Imagine walking down the path of aging, where every dietary choice is a turn that can lead to abundant vitality or silent burdens. And now, we stop at hero number 2, almonds, a nut as familiar as a trusty companion, especially for those in midlife yearning to maintain long-term activity and independence. They are not just a crunchy snack, but a treasure trove of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant acting like an internal sunscreen, protecting every cell from the damage of time. As free radicals build from pollution and UV, vitamin E neutralizes them. Think of smoother skin, clearer eyes, and an immune system as solid as a fortress, 3 battlefields most vulnerable to aging attacks. Wrinkles deepen, vision blurs without defenses. Studies from NCBI have painted a clear picture. Elderly adults with ample vitamin E intake from the diet reduce age-related macular degeneration risk by 25%. A handful provides 50% daily needs in absorbable form. And that's not all. The blend of healthy fats, protein, and fiber acts like a regulator, stabilizing blood sugar and smoothing peaks, which are more common in midlife as insulin resistance creeps in. A clinical trial on pre-diabetics proved 20% improved insulin sensitivity after 4 months, plus weight control from fullness. Additionally, almonds are abundant in calcium and magnesium, like bricks for strong bones, pushing back osteoporosis fears as density declines post-50. Try roasting with cinnamon and sea salt, or spread almond butter on whole grain bread if teeth are less stable. Now, get ready for the brightest star, a nut that can become a natural relief valve for your blood pressure and internal sunglasses for your eyes. Number 1. Pistachios. Stepping up to the number 1 spot, pistachios, the king of the list, with unique power aiming straight at the biggest health specters in people over 60, high blood pressure and declining vision. Visualize every ounce contains 291 milligrams potassium, highest among nuts, acting as a pressure relief valve, countering sodium, relaxing arteries, reducing the silent killer stalking 70% older adults. It damages vessels, leading to heart or kidney issues. It doesn't stop there. Rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, they accumulate in the retina like a filter against blue light from screens, an essential shield in device-heavy times. Journal of Nutrition Research clarifies abundant intake reduces cataract and macular risks by 40%. These rob independence in tasks like reading. Pistachios are rare complete plant protein with all 9 amino acids, supporting muscle building, immunity, wound healing, needs skyrocketing 50% with age due to poor absorption. Low calories but nutrient-rich, natural shell reminds to eat slowly, avoiding weight gain when metabolism slows. Just 2 handfuls daily increase macular pigment, protecting eyes long-term like an investment. These heroes, pecans, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, add full, healthy years based on WHO and NCBI data. But be careful, not every nut is an ally. Some quietly burden liver, kidneys, joints. What if wrong choices continue? Reveal avoids now. Avoid number 4, macadamia nuts. Imagine nibbling handful of macadamias, creamy, luxurious like melting ice cream in premium mixes or confections. At avoid number 4, they become silent villain for aging body, arteries hardened like old roads. 75% calories from fat, including saturated palmitic acid, trigger LDL cholesterol rise, a blocker for heart attack or stroke, especially in accumulation-prone older people. PubMed clarifies palmitic directly linked, turning snacks into a time bomb. Often oil-roasted or chocolate-covered, add unhealthy fats or sugar, thickening blood, increasing clotting risk doubles past 60. High saturated fat ignites hidden inflammation like smoldering fires, exacerbating joint pain, skin issues, memory decline. Few occasionally fine, but regular erodes heart health. Craving creaminess? Switch to pecans or walnuts. But which common nut hides balm for kidneys, accumulating like hidden reefs? Avoid number 3, cashews. Moving to avoid number 3, cashews. Praised healthy, crunchy, sweet, but for older adults, high oxalate content ghost. Plant compounds accumulate in kidneys like sneaky pebbles, especially declining function, common dehydration. They contain higher carbs than other nuts, causing blood sugar spikes like rough waves, dangerous for diabetes or prediabetes in 2/3 older adults. Roasted in omega-6 rich oil ignite inflammation like spreading fire, worsening joint pain, hindering healing. Salty versions sky-high blood pressure, stroke risk. Even plain, threat to kidneys and heart. Limit very rare, prioritize safer to avoid complications. Now, nut with mineral overdose, causing fatigue, hair loss mistaken for age. Avoid number 2, Brazil nuts. Imagine holding Brazil nuts, Amazonian gems, praised for selenium-supporting thyroid, immune like a shield. At avoid number 2, sneaky poison for older adults, kidneys and liver processing less effectively. Small serving exceeds daily selenium 500%, leading selenosis, chronic fatigue, patchy hair loss, nausea, joint pain, foggy memory, confused with age marks. Just 2 nuts enough. 4 or 5 plus regularly accumulate toxicity. Snack to destroyer. Brazil tree's magnet for soil radium. Nuts carry 1,000 times higher radiation. Accumulates in bones, replacing calcium like faulty bricks, weakening, increasing fractures and cancer in osteoporosis-prone elderly. BFS recommends stay away to reduce exposure. Limit one occasionally, monitor symptoms. Finally, most dangerous nut, not nut, pours gasoline on inflammation fire. Avoid number 1, peanuts. Stepping to avoid number 1, peanuts. Crunchy nut legume in salads or butter. Harbor highest aflatoxin, mold toxin like liver cancer ghost. Dangerous declining liver at 60, accumulation like quicksand. Studies show regular eaters 60% higher biomarkers, skyrocketing cancer risk with alcohol, a deadly mix. Ignite inflammation via lectins, omega-6 imbalance, exacerbating inflammaging, chronic inflammation accelerating cognitive decline, heart issues, joint pain like spreading cracks. Peanut allergies explode late. Symptoms: shortness of breath or anaphylaxis, Mistaken age issues. Surprise. Interact with meds in 90% over 65, like thinners or antidepressants, reducing efficacy, serious consequences. Combination aflatoxin, inflammation, and allergies, worst choice. Eliminate. See inflammation markers like CRP drop after 4 weeks per NCBI. Thus, not all nuts equal, especially middle-age health. Small choice today, seed for the next 10 years' health and risks. From scientific data, prioritize pecans, walnuts, almonds, pistachios as heroes for heart, brain, bones, while avoiding macadamias, cashews, Brazil nuts, and peanuts to push back hidden risks. Time waits no one. Simple change today brings clarity and energy to years with children and grandchildren. What think about the findings? Tried nuts? Noticed changes after adjusting? Share experience comments below. We're reading and responding every opinion. If content helpful, like, subscribe, more science-based tips, balanced life. Thank you for being with us.